Okay, and welcome. My name is Chris Palmer. If you're brand new here, welcome to Chris Palmer SEO. In today's video, what we will discuss is what is anchor text in SEO, but more importantly than what is anchor text in SEO, but also the 6 types of anchor text, because to understand anchor text, you need to know the different types, how they're used, and what they look like in the wild. So what I will do is I will go over the 6 different types of anchor text. I'll first give you the definition of anchor text, and then I'll show you an example on Backlinko of what anchor text looks like on the page, and then I will go into Ubersuggest and show you examples of anchor text and what they look like in the tools. So that way you have a clear and a full grasp of what is anchor text in SEO. So first and foremost, let's talk about what is anchor text. As you may or may not know, anchor text is the hyperlink, the clickable text within a document, okay, within a piece of content that is on a web page or a website. It could be numerous different words, right? Exact match or partial match. It could be anything, right? A hyperlink, a clickable link that is text. That is your anchor text. Okay, now the different types of anchor text for SEO, let's cover that now. So first and foremost, the one that I'm sure that you have heard of, it's everyone's favorite, right? It's all the rage in the SEO community, maybe or maybe not. So number one is going to be your exact match anchor text. So your exact matches are the exact phrase that you are trying to target or trying to rank for. That is your exact match keyword. So number two is going to be your partial match keyword. So a partial match keyword, it contains your exact match key phrase. So let's just say, for instance, that you are Bob's Plumbing, right? .com. So Bob's Plumbing, I'm sure you're looking for the best plumber in whatever city, or best plumber, let's say. So your partial match would be best plumber 2019 in whatever, right? So this would be your partial match. It contains pieces or a variation of your exact match phrase. But let's go ahead and move on to number 3. So you have your exact match anchor text for SEO. You have your partial match anchor text for SEO. And then next is going to be your branded. So that's branded anchor text, right? So your branded anchor text is simply the hyperlink or the jump link, the clickable link, okay, within the content will be your brand name. So the anchor text is actually your brand name. Now, moving on to number 4. So number 4 is going to be your generic. So your generic anchor text, okay, is very simply, sometimes when you're on a web page, you will see things like click here, learn more, watch. It could be anything that is simply a generic term. Okay, moving on to number 5 for what is anchor text in SEO. Number 5 on the list is going to be your naked, right? These are called naked, all right, anchor text. And naked anchor text is simply just the website. It's just a naked link. It could just be literally the whatever, www.bobsplumbing.com. Whatever it is, this is considered a naked anchor text. And last but not least, the last one is going to be your image, your alt tag. This is considered the alt tag is considered the anchor text for an image. So the last type of anchor text is going to be alt and or the image. Okay, so let's go head over to backlinko.com so I could give you some real world examples. Cover, if you scroll down, all right here, and I have a tool called Mozbar. It will highlight the anchor text, the links, the clickable links that are external. But let's take a look here. So it has highlighted this according to a Ahrefs featured snippets study. Now, so I just wanted to go ahead and show you that. So that would be in the wild. This is what anchor texts look like. If you take a look here, here's another one, dwell time. Dwell time is an internal link going to SEO/dwell time. So that is an exact match keyword. Okay, so that's an exact match anchor text going to another page on his website. So it's an internal link, and he's using an exact match anchor. So this isn't in the wild. I'll show you just one more just to make sure that we're all on the same page here. Oh, here we go. So if you take a look here, here is another one. If you can highlight it, as you can see, it is a do follow link. I'm using the Moz toolbar. As you can see, on number 3 here, here is an anchor text, and down here in the left-hand corner, down bottom here, you can take a look here. It's bringing up backlinko.com/backlinks-guide. So he used the anchor text backlinks. Okay, so let's head on over to Ubersuggest. I use Ubersuggest for my example simply because but it's complimentary and it is a good tool for the price because it's free. So let's take a look. I've actually brought up, using the same example, backlinko.com. Again, Brian Dean's blog. Let's scroll down. And these are the anchor texts. There is a section here to the left that says backlinks. Okay. So when you click on backlinks, these are the pages, and here are the anchor texts. So I want to go ahead and go through our list, which is over here, and we're going to start at the top. So exact match, so you can see exactly what it looks like within your tools, so you know what to look for. An exact match anchor text. So as you scroll down here, here is an exact match here, the skyscraper technique, linking to this target page here, skyscraper technique. This would be an exact match anchor text. So let's go ahead and move right on our list to a partial match anchor text. So if we go right back up here to the list, let's take a look so I can show you partial match anchor text. Okay, so partial match anchor text. So the target page is going to be backlinko.com/Google ranking factors, and what he did is 200 plus ranking factors. So it's right here. This is the anchor text that he used. This would be a partial match because it contains the exact match key term with other words around it, basically, to sum it up. So let's go ahead and move right on to your branded. Brian Dean uses a ton of branded. There is a flood of branded. So right here, the target page is backlinko.com. This could be considered potentially a exact match, but more so a branded anchor text, which is right here. Going to the target page, backlinko, and here is a branded term. He's using his name, backlinko, backlinko, backlinko. Oh, this is actually an image, so I'll use that for a next example. So number 4 was the generic anchor text. All right, so let me go ahead and show you an example so you could see what a generic looks like. So a generic would be, oh, here we go, right here. 11 on this page here, the target page is backlinko.com. The source is linking out. He used a anchor text of website. Website would be considered a generic anchor text. All right, so let's go ahead and move right on to naked. So a naked would be, like we mentioned before, something just like this. This is a naked anchor text. So the target page is going to exactly the URL that they used within the anchor text, or which he used within his anchor text. So this right here, these here are considered naked anchor texts. So let's go ahead and move on to the last one, which is going to be number 6, which is the alt tag, the alt attribute, which is anchor text for images. If you take a look inside Ubersuggest in the tool, what we will be looking for is going to be an image. So if you look right here, I'll scroll up, link type. We'll scroll and we will simply look for image. Okay, so here's image, and here is the anchor text that they used, which would actually be a branded anchor text, which is pretty smart generally for images. So I was able to cover the definition of what is anchor text in SEO. Not only that, I covered for you the 6 types of anchor text. All right, so that's very important. And then what I did is I went ahead and I showed you some real world examples on a page, what they would look like. And then we went into a tool and we described each and every one. Now, I hope that you found value in this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you did not like it, give me a thumbs up anyway, and we will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.